A group, Arewa Citizens Watch for Good Governance, ACWGG, has called for the resignation of the national chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Inec, Professor Mahmood Yakubu, and his management team. Okay, I think some group came out. I think they said the opposition's group came out and they said from a reliable source that APC is trying to call for the resignation of this Mahmood, the INEC chairman, because of what? Because of BVS, because they don't want result to be transmitted electronically. They want it in a crude manner. And we learned that they stormed US and UK embassies, and we're like, what is the problem with these people? Now you can imagine that these people are not coming out telling us that the professor should resign, and you begin to put one or two things together, and you, by the time you know, these guys are somehow affiliated with the rumor or even the APC they are talking about. Now these guys they've come out. Of course, APC will never come out boldly to say, oh, they want this man removed. They will some people, and this is what those groups have said, and it is really coming out. Mohammed Grema Adamu, the chairman of Arewa Citizens Watch for Good Governance, in a statement issued on Sunday in Kaduna, said that Professor Yakubu and members of his team should humbly resign so as to enable independent probe into allegation of insertion of foreigner names in our voters registration. According to the statement on the 15th of September 2022, okay, one Ikenga Ugo Chinyere Michael addressed a word press titled Omoma Magic, wherein he alleged that 15,000 foreign names were registered in the rural village of the governor of Imo State, Senator Hope Uzodinma. They alleged that the political fraud was carried out in over 18 states that would help generate 10 million fake votes using preloaded fake accreditation. The statement stated that the Ikenga Chinyere Michael further alleged that scanned passport photos, and burial pictures were used to register voters in most local government areas in Imo State. It explained that Mr. Ikenga attributed the allegations to the ruling party, the All Progressives Congress (APC). On 12th October 2022, the statement said Mr. Ikenga organized another press conference under the guise of CUPP, CSO, and the Coalition of Ethnic Nationalities that was aired live on channels Arise and AITV stations, alleging that political parties and opposition leaders have uncovered plots and pressure on INEC to deactivate BVS from their server and force top INEC officials and chairman out of office. The statement noted that Ikenga and his co-travelers failed to acknowledge and commend the APC-dominated National Assembly for legalizing the electronic transmission for results and President Muhammadu Buhari, who has been giving INEC all the needed support to enable them to deliver credible elections. The statement said, as a group, we made frantic efforts to get INEC to extend registration in our region following the shutdown of telecommunications networks to enable our armed forces carry out special operations in most northwestern and north-central states, which fell on rocky grounds. The unfolding event is a pointer to the fact INEC is deliberately working against Arewa in their satanic ploy to suppress votes from our region and swell that of southern Nigeria through the registration of ghosts and foreigners. The group urged Mr. Ikenga to stop blowing hot and cold at the same time by accusing the INEC of adulterating the voters' register and coming again to cry wolf that INEC officials were under pressure to resign at the instance where we feel our demands are not being treated with needed gloves. We shall be forced to come out in our numbers and occupy all INEC offices in the region, including the national headquarters, the statement stressed. So, what or who are we going to be believing right now? This is a way to dabaru, to scatter everything. That's just what all these people are just coming out to do. You want to rig? Not again. Nigeria will scatter. Leave him along and leave him alone and let him do his obligatory duties. Nobody can bend him. He is not a politician but an analyst. Yeah, I like his style. Whose side do you like? Bless you for standing by the truth. BVS will prove that the North doesn't even have the bogus figures they throw around during elections. Anything rigging will lead to serious uprising. So don't even try it. Don't even go near. Don't go there. Arewa, very smart way of presenting the APC demand of removing Inec chairman. Exactly my thought. They are going to use some group. We must use a BVAS. After election, we will probe and bring them to justice. Electronic transmission of results all the way. Inec chairman Yakubu is going nowhere. Resignation aborted. Okay, someone say it's supported. He's going nowhere. Mad Arewa youth. If plans to reach 2023 is carried out, Nigeria will be remembered in history. Enough is enough for North. The fear of BVS is now beginning of wisdom. Another wahala. Loading, know. If you don't know, you know. If you know, this INEC will not produce credible, free and fair election in 2023 due to the allegations of breach of trust we are hearing already. But I am confident that God will deliver us by his mercies from every evil conspiracy against Nigerians. I remain totally obedient. 2023. This is not possible. This is the time for God. Okay. This is the time God wants to liberate Nigeria from the claws of death, poverty, and religious bigotry. He will finish what he has started. We are waiting for you and your fellow hired buffons. We occupy the entire Nigeria. If you ever come out to carry out Hope Uzodima's drama, no more rigging in Nigeria, and the said Arewa should not even dare the youth of Nigeria. You Arewa, you are always making a mountain out of a molehill. You are crying out, the only state mentioned, is it not an APC out of 18 states? Are the 17 leftover states are not in the north or spread all over the APC control states? I believe Ikenga, since you have been called for questioning by the appropriate authority by keeping mute, the man, the obvious, what the man said by Uzodima, nothing called for short of that somebody on the fourth position transformed to first position. This group lacked much needed focus to hammer issue on the head. The question is, which of the 18 states that were involved in this awesome goods registration, is it in the northern states or southern states? They should let us know clearly, not all this backyard talk. So guys, let's hear your opinion concerning this call.